since Charles and I have came out, that's this big hate group. You know what? I'm not gonna call him no hater. I'm just gonna call him I don't even want to call cloud chasers. It got to be another name. It's just I just feel that these people, they need a living, and that's how they do. They make their living by talking about other people.
What's up, y'all? I'm back with another highlight. This time we're talking about Miss Netta and her ex. Check out this highlight. Now, y'all remember Miss Netta was with the man for a very long time. He passed away. He had congestive heart failure, I think. I could be wrong, but I know we covered it. So my bad if I missed it, but it was a bunch of allegations swirling around by some people that cover Miss Netta in a hateful kind of way, and they had said that he passed away from like HIV. Well, Miss Netta did a live where she spoke about this and how it actually upset his family. They are very upset by it, and she pretty much like apologized to them and said like it really wasn't anything that she could do. And I kind of touched on this about how like it was insensitive for people to kind of bring that person up, in my personal opinion, and for people to just make things up and spread them across the internet like as if they are true. And we have a habit of just eating stuff up, especially if it has a negative undertone and is relative to someone who we decided we don't like. I don't really understand the why. I know people like drama and like to kiki, but I know all of our boundaries are different, but sometimes I just be like, damn, for real, y'all? Come on, we got to do better, people. My lips look ashy. But anyway, check out this highlight and let me know your thoughts. And Miss Netta said, stay tuned because they're going to be doing something. They got something coming up. She didn't give too much details, but they're going to dive into their history and tell us the real deal. All right, y'all. Let's get it.
Whatever name you want to give them, fine, give it to them. I'm just not going to give them one. First of all, everything everybody has said about Charles and I, y'all know none of that is true. Nobody ain't showed not one receipt. They just talking. And y'all listening and y'all supporting them on some BS. So therefore, I'll be like, well, why should I go in here and defend myself to these people when they gonna believe what they want to believe anyway? Which I get on here sometimes and I try to tell you, nah, this ain't true. Yes, it is true, Miss Netta. You did rape Charles at 16. I didn't know Charles at the age of 16. I was not even in Alabama. Y'all know that. A lot of y'all know my past. I lived in Cleveland, Ohio. Charles lived in Alabama. I couldn't rape him. What the heck going on? They stayed next door to each other. Stop with the lies. Listen, Charles and I working on a real big thing that we got going on that we're going to be able to tell y'all our life. So y'all gonna know the real. These people that y'all supporting and stuff. Who in my driveway? Somebody in the driveway because we're in the barking. The camera. I don't walk some people through my motherfucking yard. See, that's what I don't understand. Rolandis. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I don't know. They just walked across what's name while you lying. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but Charles got these people dog that he taking care of, and they was coming through my yard, and I don't really know them like that. And I had to get him to go out there because I don't know, because I guess they want to go see their dog or whatever. But they can take their dog with them because I only have one dog, and that's Lily. Them pit bulls out there, baby, them pit bulls are just for protection for my house. I love them to death, but I don't even deal with them. But anyway, just like I said, I'm gonna get back into the story. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry for leaving y'all. I'm sorry for doing all that cussing, but I was mad. I was like, who the fuck is this going through my yard, and whatever. They supposed to come knock on your door and be like, hey, I gotta beware of dog signs out there. Now, if my dogs would have been unlocked and they would have attacked them, then they would have been messed up. But one of them dogs in their cage is there. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, me and Charles, We're not gonna write a book. We're not gonna write a book. But we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a conversation with these people, with certain people, and we're gonna discuss our real life. What happened to us when we was growing up, what we went through in childhood, everything. Y'all just wait for that. Because these stories that people telling y'all every day, y'all know that stuff ain't true. Y'all know that ain't true. I don't understand. And I get so many people on my live, 4,000 and 5,000 people watching me, knowing that some of these people just watching me just to see if I'm gonna screw up or mess up or say the wrong thing or whatever so they can screen record it, which is fine, I don't care. But if y'all want to know about somebody's life, y'all gotta listen at their story. You can't listen at these people out here don't even know our real full name. And they coming up. One person I seen on YouTube, I'm not gonna even bring their name up because I'm not giving nobody no clout off Miss Netta. But anyway, this certain person on YouTube got this thing out that me and Charles, what they say about us? They said that Charles' name is not Charles, which we all know his name is not Charles. They said they don't know why I gave Charles Charles' name, which was supposed to be my ex. Everybody know my ex name was Darrell. His name wasn't Charles either. But this is the information they giving y'all. That Darrell name was really Charles. I gave Darrell Charles' name. And I'm thinking like, that sounds so stupid. Everybody that watches us know that Darrell was Darrell. Rolandis is Rolandis. There's no Charles. That's his stage name. Just like my name ain't no Miss Netta. That's not a big secret, you know. So it's been out there, so we don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter. But to keep fabricating and telling stories and telling lies on people like Miss Netta X died with HIV. No, he did not. He died in his sleep. He had a heart attack. And it didn't have anything to do with AIDS. Nobody had no papers to sign it, you know, for that story either. And his relatives are very, very mad and upset about that. But just like I went to them and I told them, there's nothing I can do about it. I only can try to come on here and fix it and try to tell the truth. But I told the truth. But they still listen to the other people with all these lies. You know, and Darrell been dead for to be 9 years. Me and Charles been together for 7 years, you know. So I did wait 2 years, almost 2 years, before I got in another relationship. So let the man rest in peace. Darrell is gone. He did his time here on earth, and you know, he's descended away and he's gone, and let him rest in peace. You know, his name shouldn't be brought up and nothing I got going on here. You know, nothing I got going on here.